It's the perfect place to place your iPhone. Hey, welcome back to techgooch, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with another video review, and this is another one for your end table, or the side of your bed, or your dresser, or whichever you actually have next to your bed that you typically place your phone or whatever you have. In this case, iPhone and Apple Watch. If you don't have an Apple Watch, you're probably not going to look at this anyway because it's designed specifically for it, which means you probably have an iPhone. So this is essentially exactly that, a place where you can place things at the end of the night. There is actually a nice little spot down here for maybe some change or the Apple Pencil, which I wouldn't put the iPad on here, but whatever. That's what it looks like it's made for. It's kind of funny. But it does work pretty good. It's less built-in than some of the other ones I've done in the past. And we're going to actually bring the video in and set it up completely how you would actually have it set up on your dresser and show you what it actually looks like. So let me bring the video in here a little bit closer and we'll start. So this is the box it comes in. Lameeku, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hopefully I am. But this is what it looks like. Just simple box, nothing fancy. And then we actually have the reader here. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to first need a couple cables. I have a Apple Watch cable. This is the actual Apple Watch cable that came with my Apple Watch. And then I just have a, well actually my belay cord, that's my iPhone charger. It doesn't matter the iPhone cable because it's just going to be sitting there and you're going to plug it in. But for the Apple Watch side, there is this little rubber ring. And on the back side, I don't know how well you can see this, there is a spot that's actually kind of etched into the aluminum. You want to match up this little slit that's cut in the rubber. And as long as we have the concave side, the side that actually you put your Apple Watch against, facing forward, then we just, from the back side, we just slowly push it into place. Just like that. That is quite literally it. You push that in there and you make sure it's set in real good. And then when we stand it up, you can see it's sitting there. And then we just take the charger cord and through these little grooves that are kind of cut back in here, we just send it through one of those grooves. And there we go. And out. And then same thing we do with the iPhone. This one's a little bit easier because all we have to do is send this through one of the grooves. And there's 3 grooves cut in here, so you can actually charge 3 or have 3 different cables. You could probably even have more going through this, or you could actually just remove this rubber grommet altogether, which I've actually accidentally pushed through. It's a little more of a pain in the butt to, if this pops out, to put back in. I will say that it can be done. It's just a rubber grommet that's designed for it. But so I just pull this out and have enough space. So yeah, plenty enough space where I can plug the phone in. So I will say this, when you actually get this as well, all these rubber pieces, as well as the bottom, has a nice piece of plastic over it to protect it so it doesn't get filthy dirty in shipping and stuff. That's the first thing I did, is actually removed all those so everything kind of sticks a little bit better. Now I already have a power strip plugged in already here, so I can plug these guys in. I'm just going to do that real quick. There we go. So both those cords are live. And so then when you're on your end table, all you do is plug your phone in, let it sit there, take your Apple Watch off, and let it sit there. And away she goes. They both charge up. They're both good to go. So you can see 90. Wow, actually, for $2.50 in the afternoon, that's pretty awesome for charge rate. But that's it. We just let it sit there and she charges, and next morning you go from there. So that's basically how it is. It's nothing too fancy, but it does hold on to it pretty good. And the nice thing is it does have this nice sticky pad on the bottom so that it doesn't move. Actually, once you set it, it kind of stays there. If you do move it constantly, then you may have to clean that pad off before it'll actually start sticking again. But it's not like an adhesive. It's just that sticky type foam pad kind of thing. So that's what she looks like. Pretty awesome. So for 20 bucks, this piece of aluminum with wood base looks good and operates good. The nice thing about this is that it's not dependent on any type of phone, any size of phone, or anything like that. Now, I use this for several nights to definitely test it out, and it's fine. I do prefer my Oittm base a little bit more because it's a little more integrated. There's no wires running anywhere. All the wires are housed inside of it. I did a review on that a while back. I do like that one, but I have to give this one actually holds onto the device a little bit nicer. It's not using so much the cord to hold it in place. There's benefits and costs to both ways, to be honest. I do like the ones where when you go sideways, because it does put it into that night stand mode at all times. But I knew they now did release a night stand mode for the vertical too. So that's not so much of a thing anymore. But perfect timing, right? So. For all it's worth, for 20 bucks, it's not a bad option. It's a very simple option. Very easy to pull your cords out. That's the one bad thing about the other one variety is those cords are set in that thing. You don't want to pull them out. I had to pull them out to do the review, and I'm actually regretting. I'm not looking forward to putting them back in if I decide to do that. But this is a nice desktop operation. The nice thing about this is I can have one in one room, one in another room, because I'm probably just going to get more of the Apple Watch chargers anyway. So that said, for 20 bucks. It's pretty awesome actually, because it's designed specifically for it. It holds it very well. So definitely check it out. I'll put a link right at the top of the description where you can actually go directly to this and take a peek for yourself. If you actually do purchase through that link, I am an Amazon affiliate and I do make a little bit off of it. That helps obviously promote this channel. So appreciate that. But if you have any other questions or comments, please post those below. Subscribe and let me know what you think. Like the video if you like the video. Otherwise, we'll catch you on a future review right here on techgooch.